Hello and welcome to Truckers World for a very, very different kind of video. As you can see, I'm live. It's not really the ideal camera angle, is it? But I thought it would be safer this way. And that's the main thing, isn't it? When you're driving a big vehicle like this, it needs to be safe. So everything's all on voice activated, etc, etc. Anyway, hope everyone's doing okay out there. Not doing too bad myself. Back in a Class 1. I'm only doing 2 days a week. For obviously family reasons, etc. I will make a video about that and why. But today's video is about currently almost kind of day in a life of an agency driver with certain firms. Now I've said this before, I can't paint every single firm with the same brush. I can't do that. But with some firms, this is what you could well likely to get work-wise, okay? And obviously, you know, you need to be aware as a new driver or an experienced driver on potentially what might be waiting for you. So let's start right at the beginning. Start work at 6 a.m. I'm not doing the night shifts anymore. I don't like driving at night, to be honest. It's not really my thing. And then if you're doing like 13, 14 hours at night, no, not for me. So started at 6 a.m. Was told, or rather text, the night before about what workload I'm going to be doing and also the registration of the vehicle which I will be driving. So this is it. So I get to the vehicle, I'm doing my checks as you would normally do, and I'm thinking, where's the AdBlue? I'm looking for where's the AdBlue monitor. I can see I've got enough fuel in there, but where's the AdBlue? I'm looking around the vehicle, I can't find a cap for the AdBlue, and I'm getting a little bit concerned. Fortunately, my mate, he's a good one. I'm thinking now that this guy is my guardian angel. I really am, because every time I have difficulty, this guy, mate of mine, I think he's from Poland to be honest, comes in and he just doesn't mind helping me out, giving me all the best advice. He's a cracker, you know, and yet he's on the same agency as me and he's helping me out more than the company. What's going on? So he comes along and gets him over. I said, you know, where's the AdBlue on this? He says, there's no AdBlue. I'm like, I thought he misunderstood me, so I said, no. Where is the AdBlue? He said, no, this vehicle is a gas vehicle. I'm like, what? Nobody told me about this. Nobody said it was a gas, you know, and I'm thinking, all right, so there's no AdBlue, that's fine. So where do I fuel up? And I saw this diesel cap at the front. Now, apparently that's for the heating or the aircon, perhaps, I'm not too sure. And he said, no, you don't fuel that up, because I was going to thinking, well, maybe it's just diesel at first. So in other words, had he not come and told me it was a gas, I could have easily gone into a petrol station and filled it with diesel, thinking that was a diesel. It's nuts, isn't it? He told me then that no, it's not a diesel, it's a gas. He told me where to fill up, which is only about maybe 7-8 minutes from where I start work and where I drop off, where I tip, which is ideal. But again, I wouldn't have had an absolute cat in house chance. It's absolutely nuts. For a new driver or an experienced driver who may have not driven these things before, it's out of order. Why is the company not telling me this? It's nuts. It's an accident waiting to happen. So fortunately, he tells me, obviously, this is where you fuel up, and he also tells me as well that you're only going to be able to do a trip to the north, Barrow, and back. You're going to have to fill up before you go back again, otherwise you're going to empty. Now, fair enough, you know, you might look at the gauge and kind of work that out yourself, but even so, you know, someone's telling me this, and it's a godsend, really. So he gave me directions, he told me where to go, etc., how to fill up. It's crazy. Anyway, the trail I was meant to take, that wasn't there, so again, I asked him, and he said, right, just message them and tell them that there is no so-and-so trail there, you'll take 6023, for example. Okay, so I do that. Again, had I not known, and had I been a responsible driver, you know, or worker, an employee, whichever, you know, what would you normally do? You would text your employer saying, okay, no trailer, can I take this trailer, is this okay? You'd wait for their confirmation. If I'd have done that, I'd have been sat on my arse for about an hour. It's absolutely crazy. He didn't get back to me, so I took the empty trailer and that was it. Gets there, it's full of pallets. Sorry, I had to go get some pallets plugged on first. I know how to do that, that's fine. I get to the drop-off, tip-off point up north. He tells me to tip. Fortunately, one of the older guys said, don't go down there yet, go to the office because they've already got a lot of pallets in there, which I did. They told me to drop the trailer rather than tip it. That helped a little bit. And then I was told then to come to swap the trailer, tip it, which I'll come to in a minute, and then obviously go back, which I have done. Now, once I went to tip the wagon, and again, having trouble, very difficult reversing. Now, I can't stress really that the yard where we're at, the way we reverse with these extra long trailers, really does make it difficult. It really, really does. Don't get me wrong, I've seen good guys go in there and they do it all in one go, make it look dead easy. Others, have to go forward once or twice, but it's very, very difficult. And I've learned all the time, but it's that dreaded reverse and getting that angle absolutely correct and then being able to go forward. It is quite an uphill struggle, definitely, for me at the minute, as far as that particular reverse goes. If you've got enough room on either side, enough room to pull forward a little bit, it's not so bad, but like in a different place where I go to, like Barrow or a different yard, but here you are really restricted on the room where you reverse, so it's a real battle between you and the truck, I can tell you. So, gets back and I couldn't get the bar off the curtain, so when I'm drawing the curtain to unload, the back bar that I have to lift up as well as the front bar was tight, couldn't do it. So again, I had to help. I needed a bit of help. We tried everything, and I could pull it up to a certain extent, but it wouldn't go all the way up. It was like there wasn't enough room. Anyway, he helped me out a little bit with that, loosened up a little bit. Again, Star Man, he really helped me out a lot because you try not to rush, but you're trying to get things done. And it's bad enough having a wrestling match where you're wagging, when you're trying to reverse in tight areas. Never mind the curtain. Anyway, that's all done. So I went then to refuel. Knew the place, got there, and I'm like, right, now what do I do? He told me vaguely what to do. Fortunately, there was another driver there who could ask. So I asked him, I couldn't get the gas pipe off at first. It was locked in on something. I think it was anyway. I was trying to unlock it, trying to do all what you do, and I'm like, well, how the hell does this work? What do I do? And again, I asked this driver, really helpful guy, and he said to me, right, you guys are on the 200 type of gas, not this type of gas. So he had to tell me that. Again, nobody told me. Well, it's absolutely crazy. So he told me and explained how to put the gas on, wait for it, it'll flash red when it's done. Again, nobody told me, I had no idea, and it's just one of those things that could have taken me double the amount of time. I could have been there for a good half an hour, 40 minutes, trying to figure out how to do it. Fortunately, he helped me out, and I got him away, and it's fine. And it's now coming up to 10 to 2, and I've now got, obviously, I'm on way to Barrow, load up again, which will take a little bit of time, come back, try and tip again, and that'll be me done. But you know what I mean? With this company, it's been a real uphill struggle and a real learning curve, and it's not nice that way. As an agency driver, they're not all like this, all these firms, but I've been out agency driving for a few firms, class 2s, all over, and, they do give you a fighting chance, not all of them drop you off at the deep end and say, there you go, and give you all the worst runs. It's not like that. But this one is a bit difficult, without a doubt. And now, to the last part that comes up to it, these are all little issues which, as new drivers, class 2 and class 1, you might have to face. And now, I'm driving this Iveco class 1, and the steering wheel seems to have come down a bit. And I cannot figure out how on earth to move my steering wheel up. I've been looking everywhere. There's no knobs here, there's no buttons there. I'm like, well, the frig do you move this steering wheel up? And it's so annoying, I still can't figure it out. I'm looking around, it is a slightly older vehicle, it's a slightly older Iveco. But yeah, I'm absolutely, I don't know. Underneath, no. Side, no. I can't see a button, there's nothing to even put my foot on. Sometimes there's something to put your foot on apparently. Nothing there, I can't see anything. Absolutely crazy. So there you go, guys, that's my video for today. I've not finished yet. We'll see what other surprises come in store, but I'm telling you, sometimes you can be really at the deep end with these things, and it's hard work pushing through. I remember on my class 2, doing some tough, getting in some tough scenarios, and you do feel like you just want to quit. And obviously I'm not going to, but Yeah, I would definitely say for some companies out there, help your drivers out, especially the new drivers, whether they've got experience or not, just help them out a little bit. It's absolutely nuts. Right, that's my rant and rave over. Thanks for watching. Keep on trucking, guys. Any tips for me or anybody else out there, put them down there because they are helpful. They really are. And again, thanks for watching. See you later.